Hello, welcome to Charles in the Whole Life. We're going to be looking at the issue surrounding this controversy of Christian Muslim ticket. Of course, whether you like it or not, is raging on. And that is being seen as being responsible for what it seems to be a confusion in the camp of the APC, because the candidate of the ruling party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has not been able to pick any substantive running mate from the north. The reason is simple. Now, people are saying that it might not be proper for him to pick a running mate from the north that is also a fellow Muslim. Recall that he is also a Muslim. And so people are saying, oh, come on, what does it mean? What does it matter? There was an Abiola Babangida Kingibe's joint ticket, which was a Muslim ticket. Nobody raised an eyebrow. And of course, till today, it's been adjudged to be the best election ever in this country. But there are people who are quick to also say that year, in 1993, were there the kind of killings you have today in Nigeria? In that same year, did you ever hear that insurgents went into a Catholic church somewhere in Ondo State to kill worshippers? It never happened. At that time, if you also recall, like Nigerians wanted the military out of power at all cost. So they really didn't care whether they had a Muslim or a Christian ticket. They just wanted the military out at all cost. So these are two possible factors that people are adducing as being responsible for why people didn't actually care whether we had a Muslim ticket in the 1993 general election. But fast forward to 2022, that's about 29 years after, we are having the case of Muslim ticket to be or not to be. When people who are against it are of the opinion that it might not be well with the country if we decide to go the Muslim way. What are they saying? Some of them are saying, well, if you consider in 2013, for instance, Buhari, who was of the CPC that time, he actually was their presidential candidate until he crossed over to APC. There was an interview that he granted to a radio station, Kaduna Liberty radio station, if I recall, in June 2013, where he accused the government of Jonathan, at that time, a Christian from the south. He accused that government of destroying the homes of the Boko Haram, while the Niger Delta militants were given special treatment by the same government. Now, what does that mean? Now, if you have a Muslim ticket and you have problem that has to do with insurgents that are of the Islamic faith, fomenting trouble, if you will, against a Christian community, how do you think a Muslim president and a Muslim vice president will react to it? Considering what I just told you about Buhari's stance on Boko Haram, the government of Jonathan killing them and destroying their homes. He is accusing that government and was saying that the government of Jonathan, by the same token, was pampering the Niger Delta militants. Okay, how about Atiku in 2019, shortly before the general elections of that year, had kicked against the grazing prohibition, that's open grazing prohibition and ranches establishment law enacted in some states across the country. Now, he said that the law was unconstitutional and infringed on the rights of Fulani herdsmen to freedom of movement and residence across the country. Now, supposing you have an Atiku presidency who is a Muslim, you also have a Muslim vice president. Do you think that both of them will go the way of other Nigerians, that is, so the issue of open grazing should be stopped based on what I just told you now? So it's very critical and it's very important for people to really look at it. Well, I personally don't really care whether it's a Muslim or Christian or whatever. All I want is good governance. But again, I am just one Nigerian. How about the millions of Nigerians who are kicking against things, giving some of the examples I just gave you earlier? Do you think that a Tinubu, for instance, having a running mate from the north who is of the Muslim faith will fly in Nigeria of today? I don't know. But people are saying it may not fly. But all you need to know is that people are saying, well, it really doesn't matter. There are three important aspects of the human existence. Very important, you can't take away from the human existence. One, you have language. And two, you have ethnicity. And three, you have religion. If you look at the Balkan state used to have about 3 states in those days. But because of the issue of ethnic nationalities wanting to congregate together, wanting to have their own separate country where they can relate together in line with their ethnic backgrounds. You witness the Balkanization of the Balkan states, out to about 11 states as we have it today, because ethnic nationalities wanted to be together. So what is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. But again, countries find a way to ensure that diversity does not divide the people. They look at how to manage the diversity and bring out the best in it. But is that what is happening in Nigeria today? I don't know. Do you think a Muslim ticket can fly in Nigeria of today? Do you think the Muslim ticket, a Christian ticket can fly? Let's see your comment on the comment section. Thank you.